Hey everybody, Charles here. Just wanted to take a quick moment just to say a word to you. Found this very interesting article. And first of all, I want to say hi to our replay viewers. I'm glad you could be here with us. Very interesting article I found in a website called Study Finds, studyfinds.org. Some interesting studies about different things that folks take a look at. And this one from a few days ago said, best day ever. Survey finds average person has only about 15 perfect days a year. Well, that's interesting. And it goes into what makes the day perfect. About 2,000 folks were surveyed. Found that the average person would be happiest waking up about 8:15 in the morning, and they would walk around outside in a perfect spring-like day, 74 degrees, about 3 hours outside, 4 hours with their family, 3 hours with friends. They come home and flop on the couch and spend another 3 hours watching TV. And then they'd head to bed about 10 minutes to 11. So that for them would be the perfect day. Time with loved ones, sleeping in, sunny skies, different things like that. Interesting to be sure. Simple pleasures also talks about mood boosters, such as petting a dog or let's see here, finding money in your pocket, a small gesture of kindness, listening to the rain fall, different things like that. Interesting, a whole big long list of different things that folks find that would encompass their perfect day. And so I look at that and I said, well, isn't that intriguing? This is the perfect day. But another thing is, well, what did the survey leave out? Well, it didn't say anything about work, which is maybe a commentary on whether or not folks are satisfied with their jobs. Some surveys suggest that maybe 75 or 80% of folks are not happy doing what they do. It didn't say much about kids, at least not in the things that they specified that boosted their mood. It didn't say anything about being with the kids. It didn't say anything about worship also, spending time in worship, whatever that looks like, particular faith group or denomination or persuasion, what have you. It also didn't talk about anything with service. It seemed like a very egocentric list. We're looking at things that I like to do, and I get new clothes, and I find money, and I see someone I haven't seen in a long time, and I take a shower, and very egocentric list. It seems like. And it's interesting because it also seemed a lot like, as I went down and looked through the list, it seemed like a lot of folks who are probably single folks, or maybe folks who are a bit younger, could do all these types of things. Now, of course, married folks enjoy things. There's nothing wrong with being single. I'm not saying that at all. But it just seemed like an interesting list, but kind of maybe limited. The question is, what's a perfect day for you? What would a perfect day be for you? I know for me, it would be, usually it's many times on a Sunday, where I'm waking up to the sounds of my girls giggling, or maybe they're making a little bit of noise, what have you. We'll go down and exercise a little bit. You've seen the videos, I'm sure, at least a couple of them, or the pictures or things like that. And then also we'll start off with, after that, take showers, of course, and then make daddy's French toast and my daughter's, as she calls them, world famous grits. Those are very good, very yummy, to be sure. Maybe walk on the beach, maybe spend some time together. But a lot of it has to do, it's centered around our kids. So we get to spend time with them. It's been a long week. We start the week off spending time with them, and it's very nice. It's a blessing, to be sure. The question I would say, and the question I would ask is, what would your kids say would be a perfect day for them? Most kids would say, well, maybe I'm not in school, or I don't have any homework, or summer break, or things like that. And we're coming to the end of that, at least where we're living. School's about to start again. So what would your kids say? Would they say a perfect day would be a day where mommy or daddy is off from work, where the family's all together, where you go and do family things together? I'm hoping that that would be what they would say. I know ours would. At least I'm hoping they would. And they've said as much. But the question comes down to, what is a perfect day for your kids? And I'm pretty sure if your kids are anything like ours, if our focus is on helping them have a perfect day, then we have a perfect day as well, whatever that looks like. Now, it's not about just enjoyment or getting what you want or those types of things, but it's adjusting our focus and what we look at and what really makes us happy. Sometimes we can't have everything we want right away, but if we're working towards it, if we're building something, if we're moving towards achieving a goal, perhaps that could be a bit more satisfying, a bit more helpful thing to build up. Not just about a short term, but about a long term. I've seen online a number of times the what they call the marshmallow experiment, which is basically you have a number of children and you put a marshmallow on a plate in front of them, and then you say, you can have this right now, or you can have 2 marshmallows if you don't taste it, don't mess with it, do anything like that for a certain period of time, maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever it is. It's funny to watch those reactions. It's funny to watch the little kids as they record them on video and how long some kids can last and how quickly some other kids are trying to maneuver or try to find a way to taste it or to bend the rules or something like that. These days, look all over social media. It's hard to find folks who are able or willing to defer gratification or to put off getting something that they want. And as a matter of fact, a lot of folks, unfortunately, will get upset and they'll lose control emotionally if they don't get exactly what they want exactly right now, or if they hear something that offends them or that they somehow don't like or something like that. As we're looking at helping our kids to be stronger, to be better people, to be people who have an impact on society, helping them to defer gratification and to define such things as a perfect day in terms of serving others, building something that lasts, building habits, those types of things, maybe that's a better pursuit. Maybe that's a better way to help our kids learn and strive and grow and become the people that they're intended to be, instead of maybe the people they want to become on their own. In any case, just some thoughts. Feel free to share. In fact, I'd love to hear what your idea of a perfect day is, what that looks like for you. It could be just a simple walk on the beach. It could be washing your car and waxing it. It could be whatever it is. Love to hear from you. Write down either the comments below or some other way. Let us know. Let me know what your idea of a perfect day is. Love to hear from you. In the meantime, this is Charles signing off for now, and we'll talk to you soon. Have an awesome day. God bless.